Hello, learners. How are you all? Hope you are doing well. Welcome to our YouTube channel, Learn to Explore. So, today we are starting with Sociology Class 12th, first book, Indian Society. Please subscribe to our channel, Learn to Explore, to get more content soon. We will try to provide you the best content and to help you in all possible ways. You can also download our PDF of this class, which has the complete notes of this chapter 1 of sociology from our Telegram channel. Link is given in the description below. So let's start with the chapter 1. The book first is Indian Society and the chapter 1 is Introducing Indian Society. So let's start. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. So let's begin with the definition of sociology. Sociology is unlike any other subject because it is such an integral part of the process of growing up. There is knowledge about society seems to be acquired naturally and automatically. Whenever you go to school or any class or join any new class, you are not expected to know about it before. For example, you are not expected to know about physics, chemistry, maths, biology, history, dates, etc. But being a social animal, being a part of this society, you are expected to know something about society, its institution, social relation. सोसाइटी यानी समाज जिस दुनिया में हम रहते हैं, हमसे यह उम्मीद की जाती है कि हम उसके बारे में कुछ तो अवश्य ही जानते होंगे, क्योंकि बचपन से सिंस व्हेन वी आर बोर्न वी आर पार्ट ऑफ दिस सोसाइटी एंड कंटेन्स मैनी आइडेंटिटीज about which we are going to study later in this chapter. Prior knowledge or familiarity with society is both an advantage and disadvantage for any sociology student. सोसाइटी के बारे में जो कुछ हमें पहले से पता है वो एडवांटेज और डिसएडवांटेज दोनों है फॉर एनी सोशियोलॉजी स्टूडेंट. लेट्स लुक एट इट हाउ. Advantage is that students are generally not afraid of sociology. They feel like they can do it easily. And the disadvantage is that prior knowledge can be a problem because in order to learn sociology, we need to unlearn what we already know about society. Hope you are clear with this, but let me explain it further. What is the benefit of prior knowledge of sociology is you already familiar about the society, its functioning, so you think it's an easy subject. I can read well, I can study well, I can score well. आपको लगेगा कि ये बहुत easy है क्योंकि इसमें हमें समाज ही तो पढ़ना है, जो हम आसपास देखते हैं, तो ये पढ़ने के लिए एक अच्छा सब्जेक्ट है और easy है. लेकिन साथ ही साथ इसके कुछ डिसएडवांटेज भी हैं, बिकॉज फॉर एनी सोशियोलॉजी स्टूडेंट whether they live in any kind of society, they must have some opinions, beliefs or prejudices in them, which creates the biasness in the research. So it is a disadvantage. What you need to get the unbiased result is to unlearn what you already know. मतलब आपको वो जो सब कुछ आप जानते हैं उस सब को भूल कर आगे बढ़ना होगा और एक नए पर्सपेक्टिव को स्टार्टिंग से सीखना होगा. दोबारा से एक नए नज़रिए से समाज को देखना होगा बजाय कि आप पहले से समाज के बारे में क्या जानते हैं. सो लेट्स मूव फॉरवर्ड. होप यू आर कंफर्टेबल इफ़ आई यूज़ बोथ द लैंग्वेज हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश. Please tell me in the comment section if you need anything else. If you have any problem with language issues, please do let me know in comment section. What you want, the full English, full Hindi, or like this, mix of both. So, our social context shapes our opinion, beliefs, and expectations about society and social relations. This is very common. Because being a social animal, we live in a society, in a community, in a family. We are connected to some institution which are contribute to shaping our opinion, beliefs and expectation. For example, if you belong to a Hindu community, you must have opinion that we should not eat beef. This is just an example. It might not be the case, but generally it can be the case. So your opinion and beliefs are based on your societal context in which you are grown up. So this is about society, how society affects an individual and its thinking. Now we can go forward. Sociology can show you what you look like to others. It can also teach you how to look at yourself from the outside. This is called the self reflexivity. It is something to reflect yourself from others' point of view. This is the ability to reflect upon yourself, to turn back your gaze, to back towards yourself. This self inspection must be critical, means it should be quick to criticize and slow to praise oneself. Means when you try to create your image in mind from others' view, you must be critical. Your self inspection must be critical, means you must be able to identify uh, your your uh, your issues, the problems that you may cause to others. You must able to identify within yourself. Now let's move forward to the Indian society. How Indian society has affected. As being a part of Indian society, there is no other option with us to get affected with the Indian society and mingled with its beliefs and opinions. Understanding Indian society and its structure provides us a sort of social map on which we could locate ourselves, like with a geographical map, locating oneself on a social map. Sociology helps us to locate where we are in society. For example, in the world map, we can locate India in the eastern part. Similarly, we can locate Indian society, or for else our community in the society where we stand based on our beliefs, our culture, norms, values, etc. Guys, please don't worry about the content because I have made all these notes from your original NCRT book of Sociology class 10th. You can totally rely on it. I have included all the important points given in the book. So let's take the example which is also given in the book. As a 17 or 18-year-old, as you all are studying in class 12th, you must be in 17-18 age group. So you belong to a social group called young people. People of your age or younger are about 40% of India's total population. You might also belong to a particular regional or linguistic community, for example Gujarati speaker from Gujarat or Telugu speaker from Andhra Pradesh. Depending upon your parents' occupation and family income, you would be a member of an economic class. It could be lower middle class, upper class, lower class, or anything else. You could be a member of also a particular religious community, a caste, or a tribe, or any social group which is different from it. Each of these identity would locate you in a social map and among a web of social relationships. Each thing uh, each uh, each thing gives you a different identity. For example, for a religious community you are an individual, but for whole of the country you belong to a particular religion, you belong to a particular state. All of your these identities are mixed together and then called as web of social relationships. Af- After mixing all your social identities, you would be able to locate yourself on a social map where you stand in a society. What is your position in the society and what you are expected to do being a part of being a position of this place. Sorry guys. And then the famous American sociologist C. Wright Mills or the C.W. Mills has written, sociology can also help you to map the links and connection between personal troubles and social issues. There is a difference between personal troubles and social issues. Personal troubles are the problems which you have as an individual, and social issues are the problems of community and society. For example, if you have issue with any of your family member, it is your personal trouble. But if you have any social issue, it must be linked to your community. For example, if you have any water or electricity cut in your colony, it is a social issue. But if you have something like cold, it is your personal trouble and not anymore affect to the society. or there's a generation gap or friction between older and younger generation is a social phenomena common to every society and time periods. The generation gap is a factor which is a social phenomena. It is common in every society. Okay. And the next example of social phenomena can be unemployment. It affects the millions, not just the single, not just any individual. For example, in today's pandemic times, it has led to many people living unemployed. They do not have any job, they do not have any source of income, they do not have any income or money or sources left to fill their belly. So it is a social issue. If one person is affected by COVID, it is their personal trouble. But due to COVID, if they are unemployed and other being part of the same community are also unemployed, it is a social issue because it affects society at large, it affects a country's economy, and so on. Also, there is no ready-made maps available to us because we have been socialized into only one, not several or all social groups. You would not never able to get or buy a map like the physical map you got for the world, because you are not part of every society or every social group. You are part of few or the one. If you want to draw a map, you need a sociological perspective. You need to develop a sociological perspective within you. I hope you do not have any language issue still here and you are able to understand. If you do have any issues, any complaints, suggestions, please do let me know in the comment section, guys. Please do let me know. I'll try to improve. Broadly speaking, it was in the colonial period that a specifically Indian consciousness took shape. Colonial exploitation and domination scared Indian society in many ways. But paradoxically, at the same time, colonialism also gave to the birth to its own enemy, nationalism. Colonialism, being a social phenomena, has affected not just a few, but the community, the whole of the Indian society, in the two ways. Firstly, it helps to unite the scattered population of India. We were divided in the small रियासत and रजवाड़ास. There were many रियासत, बहुत सारी रियासतों में इंडिया बटा हुआ था और यहाँ पर एक देश और एक राष्ट्र जैसा कोई कंसेप्ट था ही नहीं. आफ्टर कमिंग ऑफ द ब्रिटिश रूल, we become a united country called India. हम सब ने एक, हाँ, ब्रिटिश के आने के बाद ही जब सारी रियासतों को मिलाया गया और जो उनका इफ़ेक्ट देखा गया अलग अलग रहने का, उसके बाद ही राष्ट्रवाद यानी नेशनलिज्म की फीलिंग का जन्म हुआ. एंड वी आर टुडे अ कंट्री कॉल्ड इंडिया. But on the other hand, it has affected us badly also. It has exploited our handicrafts industry completely. It destroyed our economy. There was drain of wealth, huge drain of wealth, and Indian economy was scattered a lot. It was in the stagnant conditions. People were dying due to the due to their unable due to they was unable to pay the loans, interest, and so on. There were other issues also. Colonialism created new classes and communities which came to play significant roles in the subsequent history. The urban middle class were the main carriers of nationalism, and it led the campaign for freedom. After coming of the British rule, when they used the formula of divide and rule, it and the and what they want is the few educated Indians that only to communicate. So it led to the emergence of a new class, middle class, which later on led the campaign of freedom, the campaign of Indian national independence. Colonial interventions also crystallized religious and caste-based communities. As I said, they used the divide and rule to increase the communal violence in India. These two become the major players in Indian history of independence. Guys, this is all which is important given in the chapter 1. After this, they have just explained what we are going to study in the upcoming chapters of the book. For example, we are going to do the next we are next going to deal with the India's demography, social institution, patterns, issues with Indian society, etc. Hope you all have understood what I am trying to convey you. Since this is NCRT, so it is not only beneficial for class 12 students, but the students preparing for any competitive exams like UGC NET and UPSC can also use this to clear their concepts, to clear their basic concepts of NCRT. So guys, please share, subscribe and comment, and like, don't forget to like. Hope you all have enjoyed the class. Please like, share, comment and subscribe, and also join our Telegram channel to download this PDF. The link is given in the description below. Thank you.